Today's video is kindly sponsored by Skillshare. Check out the link in the description to get 1 month of free unlimited classes on Skillshare for the first 1,000 of you only, so you can smash those New Year's resolution goals, whether you want to get healthier, you want to get smarter, or you want to get better at something. Everything you need is on Skillshare. Check it out. Hello there, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. So a couple of weeks ago, I uploaded a video where I opened a 12-day Artist Advent Calendar here on my channel. The Advent Calendar was from Arteza. It's a wonderful art supply brand. I really like their products a lot. Now, if you did see that original video, you'll know that Arteza also had a 24-day Advent Calendar as well, filled with art supplies, but unfortunately, by the time I saw it, it was out of stock. And they very, very kindly just sent me a box with 2 Advent calendars inside. They very, very kindly sent me another 12-day Artist Advent Calendar that I want to give away to one of you. They also kindly sent me their 24-day Advent Calendar. But strangely enough, before I actually received this, the Advent Calendar for the 24 days actually did come back in stock. So I have got another one coming. It's on the way. Now, it is the holiday season, and during the holiday season, it's really fun to give things away to people. So I am going to be giving away both of these calendars to one of you. To enter to win, all you need to do is leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite art supply was from this 12-day calendar from 2 videos ago, and also tell me what your favorite art supply is from this 24-day calendar for whatever you see in this video. Make sure you're subscribed and give the video a thumbs up as well, and that's it. I will pick a winner in a week. Also, a big shout out to Taryn over at Arteza who actually sent this to me. Okay, enough talking. I think it's about time we start opening this up. This one feels very solid, so I'm not going to look at the contents because it actually tells you on the back what's in here, but oh, look how cool this is. So it's got a little bow. I'm going to unbow it, and whoa, look how good this is. This literally looks like a chocolate advent calendar. The gold foiling. We've got the Christmas tree. It's beautiful. There's so many doors. I mean, there's 24 doors. We all knew that, but still. So, starting off, our number 1 day is down here. And I'm excited to make some art with whatever is inside these boxes. Okay, and the first day, the holiday season is upon us. Let's kick off this magical countdown with our acrylic paint. So we have some pearl pink tulip acrylic paint from Arteza. Their acrylic paint is really, really nice. It's very high quality for the price. So there's number 1. Where's number 2? Okay, so in this one, we have, oh, we got another paint marker. So I think this is gold, like before. Did we have a gold one before? I think we did. So this is a gold acrylic marker. These are actually really good. Day number 3 is actually directly above day number 2, so that's good. Yes! Okay, this is probably gonna be my favorite thing in the box. I love these so much. This is their water brush. Their water brushes are so nice because unlike traditional ones, these are usually a lot easier to press in to get the water out, and I just really like how long they are as well. Like most water brushes have that kind of odd shape, whereas this just feels really, really nice, and you fill the chamber with water, you press the little button and it comes out, so you can do some watercolor art or gouache, whatever you're using. Can we find day number 4? So there it is. Okay, so we've got another slim door here. This has to be the most beautiful advent calendar I think I've seen, other than the Lindt chocolate one, which I gave to my boyfriend, and I've eaten like most of it myself. Okay, oh, we got a paintbrush here. And I've just remembered I'm not reading the doors. So day number 2 said, painting with this dynamic gold metallic and acrylic marker will enable you to bring plenty of joy to the world. That was English. Day number 3 said, 'tis the season to paint every chance you can and using different I can't talk. 'Tis the season to paint every chance you can and using different tools. Try out the watercolor water brush. Day number 4 says, brushing through the snow, say hello to the infamous Arteza paintbrush. I do actually love this style of paintbrush. That's why I kind of put a round one in my art brush set from Artistic Bear Co. Self-promo there, link in the description. But yeah, these brushes are very, very nice. They work really well. So as I said, it's December, it's the season of giving, and something else that is a gift is the gift of being able to learn. We're only 2.5 weeks now from the new year, running out of time. It's time for resolutions. And this is very easy to do with Skillshare, who are very kindly sponsoring today's video. All of the classes are so different. You can check out classes in art, running a small business, graphic design, there's some in editing, business, lettering, even fitness. So basically, Skillshare is an online learning community for creatives where millions of people come together to take the next step in their creative journey. It's perfect for creative and curious people, lifelong learners, working creatives, beginners, pros, dabblers, and masters. So one of my resolutions is basically to become more productive and organized. So I found this really cool class called Productivity for Creatives. Build a system that brings out your best. Basically, this class is all about developing a professional mindset by setting up a physical and digital space that aids you in being more efficient and productive in your creative endeavors. Skillshare classes have a combination of video lessons and a class project. So essentially, when you complete the class, you can post your project to be seen by the teacher and get feedback from a community of millions. Most classes are under 60 minutes with short lessons to fit any schedule, so there is literally no excuse. The best part is there are no ads and new premium classes are launching all the time. Plus, if English is not your first language, their entire catalogue of classes now offers subtitles in Spanish, French, Portuguese, and Dutch. As always, thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you check out the link in the description while you can, and let's get back to it. So day number 5 is... Does anyone else have a hard time with advent calendars finding the numbers, or is it just me? Okay, day number 5. Pair this lush green dual tip art marker with the one received on day 1 to create marker drawings and illustrations with complementary Christmas colors. Okay, so I didn't get an art marker on day number 1, but I mean, that's fine. We've got this. It does kind of work with the pink, I suppose. I mean, you can use marker with acrylic paint if you want. I mean, you can't use marker over the top of acrylic paint, but you can use acrylic paint over the top of a marker. So we've got those there. Next up is day number 6, and that one is over here. So we're gonna open this one. Ooh, we got another acrylic paint. So today we invite you to welcome a timeless turquoise acrylic paint to your collection. Oh, this is a pearl one. It's a pearl turquoise acrylic paint. This one is beautiful. I really like that a lot, actually. Very, very nice. Okay, so day number 7, we've got, is that another acrylic paint? Have a jolly good time painting a fun Christmas robot with your futuristic gouache metallic tube. So this one, we've got a small pearl space gray gouache. Their gouache is really nice. I haven't used it much. I've used it a couple of times, but gouache has a beautiful matte finish. So if you prefer like an acrylic paint, but with a matte finish, you might want to go for something like gouache, or maybe just choose a matte acrylic paint. It's up to you. The one thing I'll say about this calendar that's different to the first one, and not a bad thing in any way, is that the first one gave you 12 challenges. This one's just basically describing what's inside, so neither is better or different. It's just that's something that I figured that I noticed. So day number 8 is over here. Oh, it's coming out. There. Oh, no, there we go. This is an Arteza. I mean, they're all Arteza. I don't know why I keep saying Arteza. Arteza, as if it's not all Arteza in the first place. We've got a glitter and gel pen. This is something that I have not used from them before. I believe I have a set. I just don't think I've used it yet. So I'm curious to see how this works, because I'm not the biggest fan of gel markers in the world, because I feel like they don't work that great. But Arteza products are very good, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is as well. This one says, use your new glitter and gel pen to celebrate the most wonderful time of the year. So there's that one. That's 8. So now we're on to number 9. Here we go. Okay, number 9. Oh, what's this? Jingle all the way to your closet and secure a comfy white sweatshirt, then introduce it to your cool new 3D fabric paint. Okay, I have actually used their fabric paint before because I did a squishy makeover a while ago, and I'm pretty sure that's the set of fabric paint that I bought for that video. But yeah, I didn't know that they did a 3D version. This is very nice though, if you want some 3D fabric paint. There's your option there. Okay, number 10. We're going fast on these. We're nearly halfway. So, okay, another acrylic paint. Produce many merry paintings with your new gold acrylic metallic tube. Its brilliant finish glistens like a Christmas star. So I really like that they've done all basically pearl and metallic acrylic paints for this set. So they all have that kind of nice finish to them. Right, next up, we have door number 10, which is, give me a minute. Wait, I just opened 10. That's why I can't find it. Okay, day number 11 is over here. Oh, we got another fabric paint. So this one says challenge number 1. Oh, so we do have a challenge then. Okay. It's beginning to look a lot like our first merry challenge. Hashtag Arteza holidays. So we do have some challenges in here. They just don't have a daily one. So this one is a metallic pearl black 3D paint. So very, very nice. I won't be using the fabric paints today, but I'm sure they're still very, very good. I've actually yet to use a bad product from Arteza before, so I'm not too concerned whether anything's going to be good or bad. So day number 12 is there. Okay. Ho, 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 ping, to see you create mandala-esque snowflakes with your new white gel pen. Ooh, I didn't know they did gel pens that were white. I mean, I suppose I knew they did gel pens because I literally said I own a set. I did not know that they had a white gel pen though. I wonder how these compare to like my favorite Sigma roller pen, whatever they're called. Hopefully this is good. So day number 13 is there. It's getting easier. The more doors I open, strangely enough, the easier it becomes to find the other doors. So this one says, challenge number 2. This rich, luminous paint was born to illustrate. Let's see whose Christmas garland is the most grand. Okay, so I think this is another gouache, right? Yes, so we have a pearl deep brown gouache color. So I've actually never used a gouache that's a pearl finish before. Every gouache I've ever used is usually very matte. So I'm actually curious because both of these are pearl. So day number 14 over here. Looks like we've got another acrylic pen. Challenge number 3. What would Christmas caroling be without your drawing of sleigh bells? So we have another silver acrylic marker. I say another because we got this in the last one, but these paint markers are very nice and I like them a lot because they have very thin nibs, which you don't always find with paint markers. Normally the Posca standard size is quite a thick bullet nib, but the thin ones are really nice. So day number 15 is right here. Oh, we've got another marker. Okay, challenge number 4. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go painting a one-horse sleigh using your new dual tip art marker. So we have another marker here. This one is, does it say? There's not a shade. Well, it's like a lovely pink color. So this is like a green and this is pink. So the theme here is kind of like a pink and a green versus a red and a green. So I quite like the twist there is on that. Okay, so we're on day number 16. Day number 16 is right here. Oh, this is a nice big one. Okay, paint joyfully throughout the holiday season using your fiery red iridescent acrylic paint. Oh, this is really nice. You can see it has that kind of, it's almost salmon actually versus a fiery red, but let's see. Open up. Today would be nice. Okay, so it's that color. So we have 16 and then we have number 17, which is down the bottom here. Challenge number 6, draw an amazing star for the top of your Christmas tree. I actually don't have a star on the top of my actual Christmas tree at the moment because I can't find one that I like, but shame we can't draw them in real life, huh? That would be cool. So yeah, we have a glitter gel pen, which is just like a silver. I will swatch these just to see because I don't want to judge gel pens when I've never tried good ones before, but we'll see. We'll see how good they are. Day number 18 is over here. I've just destroyed the door. Challenge number 7. This snowman is made of snow, but show the children how he can come to life with the magic of your acrylic marker. Do we have a white one? Yay! For some reason, I always lose my white paint markers. Maybe it's because I use them the most, but we have a white one. These are the ones I made last time. I made 3. I did make this Christmas tree and this little light bulb. I had a snowman somewhere, but he's appeared to have come to life and disappeared. Door number 90. Wow, that's a really small one. Okay, everyone, stop the video and take your guesses as to what you think is in this tiny little door. I'm gonna guess an eraser. Or maybe they have a pot of something. What is, aha! Oh, I've dropped it. Oh, it's a watercolor, like a little pan-sized watercolor. So challenge number 8, I'm reading this upside down. Who doesn't love receiving a gift? Well, it's cadmium light red, and I'm guessing it's watercolor. So we need door number 20 now. We are getting there. Challenge number 9, use your best penmanship to paint Feliz Navidad on a surface of your choice. Fluorescent frosty peach. Very nice, very peachy. Not very Christmassy, but it does go very nicely with this. Although, to be fair, a lot of people use these kinds of colours in Christmas festive things. Like, festive colours can range from red to green to gold to white to silver to blue to, like, salmon as well. Salmon and then, like, pinks. I actually saw a festive tablecloth the other day that was, like, pink and green, and it actually looked very nice. So, we've done 20. We're on day number 21, which is another small one. So I'm going to guess this is also some sort of watercolour. Oh, metallics galore. It almost looks like a small little chocolate, but don't eat it because it's not chocolate. Day 22. Challenge number 11. The joys of eating a gingerbread man cookie can only be topped by painting one. I feel like the colours were messed up a little bit because this is, you don't normally, unless he's mouldy, have a green gingerbread man. So I think this brown was actually supposed to go in the gingerbread one, and this one was for the see, this one was a Christmas garland. I didn't say anything at the time, but I was like, is it like a dead Christmas garland and it's just twigs? So I think those two just got messed up. So there we go. That makes sense. I didn't actually tell you what this was. It's a pearl cactus green gouache. Okay, we are nearly done. We're on day number 23. I wonder if this is another acrylic paint. Here we go. Challenge number 12. Tap your inner winter garden and paint a picturesque poinsettia for the holiday. Playful blue, but it kind of looks white. But it might have like a tinted blue-white. I'm guessing that's what that is, because this will come in very, very handy. And we are finally on day number 24, the very, very last day. And it is this little slim one right here. So we're gonna open it up. And we have, we got another marker for our last day. So it says, it says, it's the night before Christmas. Let's all draw a cozy, I thought that said all draw a cozy cone. I was thinking that's from Cars, but it's orange. Let's all draw a cozy candle so Santa has some light for his path through our homes tonight. That is so cute. I love that. So I love this. This is so fun. I mean, obviously I kind of ruined the magic in that I opened it all at the same time in the span of like 20-30 minutes. But this is something really fun that you can open up each day, and you kind of have a little bit of inspiration to use your new supply each day and build upon the supplies you previously got. So this, 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed that. I think that was fantastic. This is so nice. I just love how they've got the gold foil on there. It's really well put together as well. So once again, Arteza, thank you so much for sending this to me. So that was everything I got in this calendar. I really love it. I really, really enjoyed that, genuinely. And I absolutely would buy this for myself to actually open each day instead of just for the sake of a video. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. Let me know what your favorite art supply was in the comments down below. And I think it's about time I figure out what I'm gonna make with these art supplies, swatch them, give them a try, and yeah, let's get started. So I just kept this simple and swatched everything on some mixed media paper that I had, because I realized when I opened this and started to do all of the little swatches that this calendar did not actually contain anything to actually make art on. So no paper pad and wood slices like the other calendar. Instead, it focused more on actual art supplies. So basically, I'm guessing they just didn't have room to fit them all in there. So again, I just kept this simple, did some really quick swatching, and the most basic illustrations that I used to do all the time as a kid when it was Christmas time, just to kind of utilize the supplies and show you how they work. I did notice that the acrylic paints in this particular advent calendar were not as pigmented as the ones I've used from like the little pouches they sell. I believe what this is mostly is because of the finish they have. So for example, they're kind of like a pearlescent metallic style finish. So I believe that is the reason why these kind of need a little bit more layering. The gouache, however, is insanely pigmented, absolutely amazing. One of the best gouache paints that I've ever personally used. The gel pens were beautiful. They were so smooth, had a beautiful glittery finish. I did not find myself a big fan of the white gel pen though. I did try and paint it over the top of one of the paint swatches I did, but it wasn't really overly noticeable, and it kind of worked just like those gel pens I've used before where I wasn't overly a fan of them. Watercolors, they were decent, but I've actually used a lot of watercolor from Arteza before, and their watercolors are very, very, very good. The markers work really nicely. I love that it had both a chisel nib and a brush nib, kind of like a regular Copic marker, although they didn't have names to them, so I'm not too sure what they're called color-wise. The fabric paint was also fantastic as well. I mean, I only did a couple little swatches of it, and I'm not really sure when or why I would use it personally, but if you are someone that likes to use fabric paint or 3D puffy paint, this works really well. I taped off the sketchbook to make 3 different sections with this washi tape, which kind of sucks. It's not the best, but I'm actually going to be making my own washi tape at some point. But for now, I have this crappy washi tape that doesn't really do much, but I wanted to make something with 3 sections, and I basically painted in each box with the gouache on the first 2 boxes, and at the bottom I used the marker. I found myself constantly gravitating towards the gel pens. They are so good. They were the one supply I thought would not be good at all, but they were actually the best ones I used. I really, really love the glittery effect they have and how vibrant they were too. So basically I used them for all of the leaves on the holly here, and I used the red pinkish marker marker for the berries. As a kid, I honestly drew all of my Christmas card envelopes with these kinds of hollies in this shape. I did not, again, do anything too fancy. These are just like the inner child in me doing this. I also made some snowflakes with the silver gel pen and the gold paint marker. And I actually found, strangely, that the gel pens worked way better on the gouache than the paint markers did. Not sure why, but that was just something that I noticed, maybe because it was more of a pearl metallic finish. Lastly, this top one was, I don't even really know. It was basically just a very, very mixed media experimental one where I used the fabric paint to make some basic 3D gingerbread. I then kind of used the gel pens to make a string of little Christmas lights, but I decided to ruin it by adding some black fabric paint to make it more 3D. Didn't go well, to be honest. It kind of ruined it, but oh well. If you want to see me make some proper artwork instead of this kind of very quick little childlike illustrative style, watch my last video because I spent days and days making that proper full piece of artwork. Way more art based in this particular video, but I figured I would just do this because whenever I open boxes or art supplies, people always ask me to draw or at the very least swatch them, so I just decided to add this in. Again, the washi tape kind of sucked, but it's fine. It's fine. You can basically see what I was trying to do and the effect I was trying to get, but basically, this is how it looked. They worked really well. I really like the supplies. My least favorite was probably the acrylic paint, strangely enough. My favorite art supply, without a doubt, in this calendar was the gel pens and also the gouache. The pearl gouache was gorgeous, very pigmented. My least favorite was probably the fabric paint, just because I'm not really sure I'd ever use that, but here it all looked. Thank you so much once again to Arteza for sending these to me, and thank you so much again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Thank you all so much for watching this video today. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.